Hey, right. Well, a very good morning to you all. I hope you're good. It's that weekend again, Saturday, the 28th of January, 2023, and we're going to take a look at the weather for Southeast England for the next 48 hours, taking us up to 6 o'clock on Monday morning. Well, temperatures are up and down like a yo-yo across many parts of Southeast England and indeed the country this morning. So if we just take a little run through the stations, we'll start at Folkestone in my back garden. 3.4 degrees here. Move over to Broadstairs, it's up at 5.2. That's the warmest spot, and no surprises there. We're just still bringing a bit of a northerly off that North Sea down there. Over inland, just a few miles to Canterbury, zero point 0.5. Very, very frosty in Canterbury this morning. Go over towards Ashford, inland further still. That's the coldest spot I've seen, minus 2.1. Clear skies, very, very cold, very, very frosty. Move over to Smallfield in Surrey. That's over towards Gatwick. You're at 2.4 this morning. Head over to Guildford in Surrey, 1.8. So, yeah, chilly, but not frosty. Head over to Henley-on-Thames. Very nice in Henley-on-Thames, but cold over there this morning at zero point 0.4. And then if we head over to London town towards Covent Garden, we're looking at temperatures of 4.6 degrees. Now, top of the hots at the moment is 8.6 at Belmullet, 7.9 at Malin Head. All of these stations are on the west coast where you're starting to bring in a little bit more Atlantic air. A lot of these stations, again, over Scotland and the far north of the UK. Inland temperatures are cold. Some places are down as low as -2, -3, and there's a fair old mix. You've got -1.8 down here at Shoreham on the south coast, but then, yeah, you've also got -1s at Yeovilton, 0 at Marham, but even up at Alnwick Moor in that generally cloudier Scotland, it's -2.9 there. So it is a bit of a hodgepodge with regard to temperatures, and the reason for that, it's all about cloud cover this morning. It's a bit of a mix out there. You've got clear patches, you've got areas of thicker cloud. Naturally, where the skies have cleared under these light winds, the temperatures have plummeted below zero. But where you've brought in these troublesome areas of cloud, and particularly here in the southeast, we've had this run of cloud, which has been around for a couple of days, which has pushed a fair way inland. So perhaps not as frosty or as cold as we were anticipating first thing this morning. But as I've already mentioned, just do take care if you're on the roads for the first couple of hours. Those temperatures will be up and down, and there will be frost patches developing. Now, it's mainly dry out there at the moment, but the radar suggests that there are one or two showers still around very close to that southeast coast coming down through the southern North Sea. But they're pushing out the way, and it is a generally dry day today. Now, I'm just going to come on to the facts chart. So this is hot off the press from our friends at the Met Office this morning. This was run, about half an hour ago, and the situation is such that you've still got this huge area of high pressure in the Atlantic, largely controlling things, but a weather front pushing down from the north. A weak weather front is just pushing down a band of drizzle across the borders at the moment. We run that sequence through to midnight tonight. That band of cloud associated with that weak front has pushed further south down towards northern England. It's producing a bit of cloud and drizzle. And I think this is going to probably be the spoiler for many parts of southeast England tomorrow, a rather cloudier day tomorrow. So I'm going to start off, let's go back to that because that's the sequence for midnight tonight. And then if we just run it forward to tomorrow, although them fronts have disappeared, it is a rather cloudier day to tomorrow, and we'll be looking towards the north for another weather front which will come through overnight on Sunday into Monday to bring another band of showery rain and then a slight change in air mass. So let's now just run the sequence through from the ECM this morning. So today is a dry and bright day with sunny spells and variable amounts of cloud, as we've already seen on the satellite picture this morning. No rain today, mainly dry. Some quite nice sunny spells to be had this afternoon for many, I would have thought. And with the winds light, I don't think today's going to be too bad at all. It's going to be really quite pleasant. Overnight, the skies remain partly cloudy, partly clear, so a bit of fluctuations going on with the temperatures. I'll come on to those in just a moment before we draw it all to a close. But tonight is one of those sort of nights, a bit troublesome, a bit marginal, close to in some places below zero, just above in other areas. But look towards the north of Wales, there is a patchy band of cloud light rain, light drizzle, and that will be pushing down across the southeast later on in the night. So although you may be cold and frosty for a time overnight, cloud will generally start to increase from the north, and I think that brings in the risk of a little bit of light rain and patchy drizzle by the time we get up in the morning. Tomorrow is a cloudier day, as we've already mentioned. Pockets of drizzle, more especially around the middle part of the day, brighter at times in the afternoon after that pushes out the way. But then look towards Ireland, look towards the north of England. There's that weather front that's going to push down overnight into Monday morning, clearing the air mass and giving us a better day, hopefully on Monday. So that's that. We've taken a look at that. I think I'm just going to just show you what the Met Office is looking at today. So a mainly dry and bright day today with some sunny spells at times. This is Saturday, and then tomorrow a rather cloudy affair, patchy drizzle here and there, some brightness in one or two spots, but yeah, not so nice. I would suggest that today, Saturday, is going to be the best day. We'll now look at the temperatures before we start to draw it all to a close. So these are your temperatures this morning at 9 o'clock. Run that through to midday, 3 o'clock this afternoon. We're going to peak at around about 6 degrees today. We might see a cheeky 7 somewhere on the south coast. Temperatures will fall again overnight under any clearing skies. We could get quite low in parts of East Kent, but further west, the cloud will be starting to increase from the north with that weak weather front that we've already seen on the facts chart. And then later on in the night, yeah, it remains clear. It gets quite cold in some eastern and southern parts of southeast England, but that cloud will be increasing from the north. And by tomorrow morning, when we wake up, 2 to 4 will be the general temperatures. Tomorrow's temperatures, after that chilly, cloudy, potentially drizzly morning, temperatures will pick up in the afternoon. We'll be looking at 8s and 9s generally across the southeast tomorrow. We'll then run through just to look at the wind. So no wind related problems this weekend. So today we're running light west northwesterly breezes. That remains the case overnight. Mainly clear skies, light breezes, patchy frost, but that cloud will increase later in the night with that drizzle, and there'll be a slight increase in wind. So tomorrow, more in the way of breeze, more of a light to moderate west-southwesterly breeze blowing, but temperatures a little bit warmer. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. All look after yourselves. I'll be back tomorrow evening with the week ahead forecast. But in the meantime, all look after yourselves. Thanks for watching, and ciao for now.